If you own a gray area brand, I'm sure one of the big problems that consistently comes up for you is the inability to drive high converting traffic to your website. Normally that's a hard life, but today you are in luck because I have entered your timeline. My agency has helped dozens of gray area brands scale in a world that's just not designed for them. And in case you're not familiar, I'll elaborate a little further. If you are a gray area brand, you struggle running meta ads, Google ads. If you can't run meta ads and Google ads, it really throttles your ability to scale your brand because you're not able to drive traffic to your website. But what's great is we found ways to work around that and help our brand scale. I'll walk through those two things and then I'll provide a direct examples. The very first thing you need to do is you need to get your website dialed in perfectly. Saying perfectly is obviously just one word and it's like, what does that mean? We have a full YouTube video breaking down exactly what that means. Your website needs to speak to directly who your customer is. And I'll show you an example right now so we can just walk through that. So we're looking at a website's above the fold section before and after. You'll notice two things big that have been changed. The first thing being is there is reviews and social proof immediately at the top here that you cannot miss. The second thing that's changed is our big headline call out. You'd be surprised how just changing the headline can actually affect the conversion rate of your website. It's insane. This is a short form video, so I can't go too deep with this, but at a high level, after making these website corrections, we saw the following performance improvements. We increased conversion rate by 39%, and we increased our subscription conversion rate by 223%. That is significant. That is a huge deal for a brand like this. I mentioned two things that need to be done. So the first thing is obviously the website optimization and fixing that. We do this because we want to maximize the traffic we're currently getting. But the next thing is we got to get new traffic to our website. And from our experience, there's been a few things that have really helped us do that. For our clients, we write hyper-specific blogs that are designed to target high arbitrage keywords in their niche. So let's do an example really quickly. In the nicotine industry, instead of writing a blog about how nicotine affects the brain, we would get hyper-specific and say something like the effects on your brain when microplastics are present in your nicotine pouches. See that's hyper-specific, and that may get a significantly less amount of searches. But here's the thing, if someone is searching that and they are your customer ICP, the odds of them actually going to your website and converting are significantly higher. I don't know about you, I'd rather have highly qualified traffic in my website than just opening the floodgates. In reality, I'd rather have both, right? The best of both worlds, right? But in this example specifically, when we can't necessarily open the floodgates of traffic, we need to be clever on how we actually bring the right people to our website. That's about all I can do on a short form. If you want to watch more content from us and learn more about this, check out our YouTube channel. We're covering this stuff weekly, and there's a lot of great information for you there.